Hey, this is Jen over at Coldwell the Ron Brown Company, and I want to talk to my sellers today about a pre-listing checklist that you can go through to make sure you guys are ready to put your house on the market. The key is clean, clean, clean. Make sure everything just sparkles for those buyers to come in. If they see mildew on the shower curtain or stained grout, they're gonna kind of take a second look at your house, thinking maybe you didn't handle the maintenance as best you could while you had the house. So it just makes them take a little step back when they're walking through the house. So just make sure windows are cleaned inside and out, that you scrub that grout, um, clean the tile, clean everything. It's also important that you disinfect your drains and take care of any odors that might be in the house. Especially, I know it's hard if you've got pets. I've got cats myself, and that litter box is a constant challenge. But the best you can do is just keep that pet area clean. If you've got pet beds, it might be good to go and buy a new one versus keeping an old dirty one out there. I showed a house last week that we walked in and it just smelled like wet dog through the whole thing, and it was really a challenge for that buyer to look beyond that. So the best you can do is declutter everything, including pet toys, including kids' toys. Clean your countertops. Make sure that things that you don't have to absolutely have are put away or put into storage. That includes extra clothing in your closets. Um, my closet tends to be full of shoes and more clothes than I really need. So if you're putting your house on the market, box some of those clothes, put them away so that they can see how big your closets are. Um, if there's stained paint inside or out, touch that up. I wouldn't necessarily paint the whole house unless it's really necessary. A lot of times a buyer is going to want to come in and put their personal touches on it anyway. So maybe you could negotiate a paint allowance if you think that that's going to be a deterrent. But make sure that, fingerprints are off, especially around light switches and doorknobs, that kind of thing. You might need to touch up some paint there. Um, Clean your stove, clean your oven. If you have to, recaulk your bath and shower so it looks fresh again. Same way with your sinks. Um, just store anything that you can. You're trying to create a space where a buyer can come in and envision his stuff or her stuff in that house. You want them to be able to picture their furniture in your place instead of looking at your stuff. So the more you can do to clean out and stage it so it's clean and uncluttered, the better. You want to be able to create kind of a blank slate for them. And I'm sure you've heard me say that before, but depersonalize as much as you can and make that buyer more open to your space. It's going to go a long way toward getting you a great offer for your house. If you've got any questions or you'd like me to come and do a pre-listing visit, I'd be happy to. My number is 361-332-1230.